A warm welcome to the students of BCom first semester. This session is about the subject Corporate Administration. The unit which will be covered is Administration of a Company. Topic Key Managerial Personnel. Dear students, Companies Act 2013 has introduced many new concepts and key managerial personnel is one of them. While the Companies Act 1956 recognized only managing director, old-time director, and manager as the managerial personnel, the Companies Act 2013 has brought in the concept of key managerial personnel, which not only covers the traditional roles of managing director and whole-time director, but also includes some functional figureheads like CFO, Chief Financial Officer, and CEO, Chief Executive Officer, and so on. These inclusions are in line with the global trends. Company secretary has also been brought within the ambit of key managerial personnel, giving them the long deserved recognition of a key managerial personnel of the company. Therefore, students, this session will be covering all the details pertaining to key managerial personnel. The contents will be introduction to key managerial personnel and who is key managerial personnel. Introduction. According to section 2, subsection 51 of the Companies Act 2013, key managerial personnel in a company are CEO, Chief Executive Officer, or the Managing Director, Chief Financial Officer, CFO, Manager, Company Secretary, CS, and the whole-time Director. These are a group of people who are in charge of managing the operations of a company. They are responsible for the planning, directing, and controlling the functioning of a company. They are the first point of contact between the company and its stakeholders. Please do remember when you're writing in your examination to specify section 2, subsection 51 of the Companies Act 2013 for the question, what do you mean by key managerial personnel? Please specify the section and subsection. Next, you need to know which companies are obligated to appoint KMP. See, key managerial personnel appointment is compulsory for certain companies, which is specified in section 203, subsection 1, which reads with the rule 8 of the company's appointment and remuneration of managerial personnel, rules 2014. The following companies are mandated, that is compulsory to appoint a whole-time or full-time key managerial personnel, such as every listed company should appoint, followed by public companies having paid up share capital of rupees 10 crores or more, public companies having paid up share capital of rupees 5 crores or more, and companies having paid up share capital of rupees 10 crores or more are mandated, that is compulsory to appoint a company secretary. You need to know the rules pertaining to the roles and responsibilities of key managerial personnel. According to the section 189 subsection 2, the management function of implementing the key or important decisions comes under the responsibilities of KMP, that is key managerial personnel. Here are some of the main roles and responsibilities of them. As per section 170 of the Act, the details of securities held by the key managerial personnel in the company or its holding subsidiary or a subsidiary of a company or associated companies should be disclosed and recorded in the registrar of the books. Key managerial personnel has a right to be heard in the meetings of the audit committee while considering the auditor's report. However, please remember they do not have the right to vote. Key managerial personnel should disclose to the company within 30 days of appointment all the matters relating to their concern or interest in other association, which are required to be included in the register. You need to know what is the non-eligibility for appointment. This is specified in the section 196 subsection 3 of the Companies Act 2013, which states that a company shall not appoint or continue the employment of a managing director, whole-time director or manager if the person's age, minimum age should be 21 years, maximum is 69 years. So therefore, the ones who hasn't attained the age of 21 or who has exceeded the age of 69 cannot be appointed. If the roles have to be handed over at the age of 70, there are certain other conditions which has to be fulfilled. Next, any person who has been an uncharged insolvent or was adjudged as an insolvent, even then they are not eligible to be appointed. Next, a person who has a record of holding payments to his or her creditors. Any person who has been convicted by a court for an offense or imprisonment for a period of more than 6 months is also not eligible. Next, any person who has been sentenced to imprisonment or has been fined for more than rupees 1,000 for any kind of conviction of an offense under any act. Even they are not eligible for appointment. Next, any person who wasn't detained under the Conservation of Foreign Exchange and Prevention of Smuggling Activities Act 1974. Next, any person who is and not an Indian resident are not eligible for appointment. In this session, I have given you the brief introduction to key managerial personnel. I have given you the details about who all are included as key managerial personnel. Next, we discussed about the eligibility and roles and responsibility. We also discussed about what is the non-eligibility of key managerial personnel for appointment. Hope this session has helped you in learning the introductory aspect. Thank you for learning. Knowledge is power. Thank you, dear students.